Welcome, wrestling fans, back to Dallas, Texas. This is the Texas Stadium, and we are live with world-class championship wrestling. All right, Stu Mayhem, your host, joining me here in the broadcast position. The one and the only Tony Schiavone. And Tony, we've already seen some great action in our kickoff show earlier on. Well, indeed we did. The one-man gang and Mr. Wrestling 2 tearing the house down in the opening matchup. The Rock and Roll Express and the Legion of Doom battling to a no contest double count-out draw. We're taking a look right now at two of the members of the Weapons of Mass Destruction. Of course, the one-man gang, the other member, we saw him earlier, as we alluded to. And they are, of course, as always, accompanied down here to the ring by Percival Pringle, their manager. And how do you manage these guys, especially Kamala, who seems to be on his own planet? Well, there's a language barrier, I understand, but he has found a way around that. As a capacity crowd has turned out here tonight for this extraordinary event. All right, and right now we are looking at A brand new team making their debut here in World Class Championship Wrestling. Of course, no strangers to the wrestling fans. Blackjack Mulligan as he makes his way down through the ring. And here comes his tag team partner, the one and only Stan Hansen. And Stan Hansen, he is all man, no doubt about it, in a mile wide. He and Blackjack Mulligan be a very formidable tag team here. They call themselves the Texas Outlaws. You're going to have some size and strength and power going at it in this match. I'll tell you, this is a who's who in professional wrestling. I've got to personally think that the Outlaws might actually have the advantage in this one.
Well, in my opinion, Kamala is the unknown factor in this. Size, strength is going to be pretty evenly matched up. It's distributed differently between the frames of all four individuals, but with Kamala, you have that unknown factor of will he be able to participate as a teammate properly.
Well, he's definitely known to go off his hinges on occasion, so it'll be interesting. You'll notice that they've got King Kong Bundy, does Percival, starting to match up. That might be a smart move. Locking up with Blackjack Mulligan. Bundy sending him down to the mat.
Capacity crowd on hand. Near 50,000 people here to watch professional wrestling, world-class championship wrestling. Tremendous card of action coming your way tonight. We're going to see the modern-day warrior, Kerry Von Erich, defending the world-class championship title. We're going to see the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, the NWA World Champion, defending that title.
And, of course, the one everybody's been talking about is Arn Anderson coming here trying to take that television championship away from ravishing Rick Rude.
It'll be the first time he defends it as the television title. It was the Texas Championship. Until just recently, it was replaced with a very attractive-looking championship piece of hardware. As Stan Hansen just throws King Kong Bundy into the steel pipe. Bundy battling back with a shot to the midsection. He's got Hansen doubled over. Catches him with that knee smash right to the face.
And now they're battling out at the 50-yard line here in Dallas, Texas.
Well, we may have another count out if these guys don't observe the referee.
Hansen is sent sprawling down towards the steps. Bundy now making the tag to Kamala as the count reaches 8. And Hansen will beat the count back in. And now, wait a minute. Oh, he just slapped Kamala. Now, who besides Stan Hansen can do that and live to tell the story?
Not too many people that I know. Of course, not too many people I know would try to do that. And now Kamala coming back. He's got Hansen up in the air for the slam. Tremendous body slam.
And making the tag out to King Kong Bundy so early on in this match, one of the questions may have been answered. Kamala doing a pretty good job as a tag team wrestler in this one. Tag now made. Blackjack Mulligan comes into the ring, hammering down on Bundy. Stan Hansen not leaving the ring and the referee not making him.
Bundy just throws Blackjack Mulligan down as if he were nothing, and anyone who knows Blackjack Mulligan knows he is one thick, strong man.
Definitely Texas born and Texas bred, and ask him, he'll tell you he's got to be Texas dead. Back body drop right there. Down goes King Kong Bundy, and now it is Blackjack Mulligan. Of course, formerly, hammering down on the head of Bundy. Formerly one half of the world famous Blackjacks along with Blackjack Lanza.
Well, they were a legendary team, no doubt about that. Former World Tag Team Champions. To the ropes he goes, and he catches Kamala with a big clothesline. Kamala's actually looking like he's been shaken up by that one. Mulligan, of course, has had numerous tag team partners over the years. He's even had the opportunity to wrestle with tag team partners that were his sons, Barry Windham, Kendall Windham, back in the Florida area. And now Kamala managing to find a way out.
Oh, the Ugandan giant with the leg and spiking the knee into the mat. Mulligan in trouble. Mentioned earlier that the distribution of the size of these men was distributed differently. Well, right now, Kamala taking advantage of how his is distributed. And he's got Blackjack Mulligan in trouble and draped across that middle rope. What's he gonna do here?
Tremendous move, and Kamala just comes down. Driving the throat across that middle rope, and now runs into the back elbow of Blackjack Mulligan.
Well, you had to figure that wasn't going to last too much longer. Now Mulligan hammering down on the head with some clinch fists. Kamala in trouble.
Back to the turnbuckle we go. What's going to happen this time? But Blackjack Mulligan's got him in there. Oh, unprotected face first into the turnbuckle, and Kamala collapses in the corner. Comes out of that. Wait a minute, Percival Pringle just threw a chair into the ring. Not sure if Kamala noticed it yet or not.
Making the tag out. King Kong Bundy is in. And that's a mistake in my opinion. He should not be paying attention to the fans. He should be paying attention to Blackjack Mulligan.
Headbutt nicely executed right there by Bundy. Not something we're used to seeing out of him. As he drops near 500 pounds down across the back. Power slam, and I'll tell you this, Blackjack Mulligan desperately needs to get out of this one. Referee tossing the chair outside the ring finally. Mulligan with the opportunity to make the tag, but he elects to stay in. This could prove to be a big mistake.
Another headbutt by Bundy. And to your point, he had the opportunity.
Mulligan adjusts his body weight, comes down across Bundy, and again another opportunity. Will he make the tag? Finally does.
Well, that had to happen because Mulligan was in there for one hell of a beating that no ordinary man would have taken as well as he did. I don't take that away from him, but still and all, you're going up against a couple of mountain men. Look at this! Pile driver!
Pile driver by Stan, the Lariat Hansen on King Kong Bundy. And now, the Lariat stretching out the arm of Bundy. Referee is down there asking if he's going to submit.
King Kong Bundy not giving it up in this one as the weapons of mass destruction continue their devastation here at World Class.
Got him up in the air now, turns him upside down in the corner. Hansen's got him. And Bundy turns it around. The Lariat, Stan Hansen sends him into the rope. Went for a clothesline, but nobody was home. Of course, he has that patented clothesline, the Lariat. When he hits you with it, it's all over. Belly to back suplex goes for the cover. Kamala there, though, makes the save.
Well, I've got to say, I am very, very impressed and surprised with just how well Kamala has done in this match as a tag team participant. We've seen him at times looking very confused in any given match as Bundy comes crashing into the Lariat. He hooks the leg, and this could be the end of the match.
2, and he gets a his shoulder up off the mat just barely, but he does. Weapons of Mass Destruction have been the better tag team without question or without doubt. Going for the cover is Kamala right now. They've done the more frequent tagging in and out. They've hit with a lot more offense. As you see right now, Kamala continuing the beatdown on Stan the Lariat Hansen. The Texas Outlaws at the same point in time. This is their first time together. And they're debuting here in World Class. So there's a lot on the line here. Belly to back suplex attempt. Stan Hansen turns it inside out. Comes down across the chest of Kamala. Now the point of the elbow by the lariat right down into the forehead. Looked like he was going to make the tag, but then thought again. Stan Hansen continuing. Off the ropes, what's he going to do? Driving that knee right down to the head. Stan Hansen in the wrong corner to be celebrating, but he does it anyway because he's Stan the Lariat Hansen and he can. Kamala now with a shot to the back of the neck. Irish whip sends him into the turnbuckle, face first. Back elbow finds its mark. The lariat went in. I think he's going for the clothesline. He got caught with a back body drop instead. Well, the Ugandan giant Kamala continues to absorb punishment and come back with more and more offense. Driving the elbow down to the small of the back. Looking outside the ring, you see Blackjack Mulligan doesn't look too well either, and he took a long run of punishment in that ring at the hands of both King Kong Bundy and Kamala earlier. And now the lariat with a slam on Kamala. Drove him into the ropes with it as well and teamed up. Now he's going to work on the left knee. Very smart tactical move right here. If you take away the base, then the big man's not so big anymore. Back elbow one more time, finding its mark. What's he gonna do? DDT! Stan the Lariat Hansen just laid out Kamala. He wants him to get to his feet. Oh, if he does what I think he's gonna do, and it's not that, suplex instead. I thought he was sizing him up for the big clothesline, and now wait a minute, Percival Pringle distracting the lariat at ringside, buying time for his man Kamala. Kamala was so out it wasn't funny, but that distraction may have turned the tide. Now Kamala off a big slam, goes for the cover, gets one only. I've got to tell you, I think the match was over, but Percival Pringle able to distract Stan the Lariat Hansen long enough. Big right hands now by the lariat. Kamala just sent Stan Hansen across the ring. Now it is King Kong Bundy going to work on Stan the Lariat with a free fall power slam. All that weight coming down on Hansen. You mentioned earlier about the fact this is tag team wrestling and who we thought might have the advantage. But clearly, Weapons of Mass Destruction have done a much better job tagging in and tagging out and keeping the fresh man in the ring, and it's going to pay off right here. Almost did. Got a 2 count. Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, we can count the tags that have been made between the Texas Outlaws on one hand, and you don't need all 5 fingers. And that is why they're in the position they're in right now.
Once again distracted by Percy Pringle at ringside. Percy knows how to get under your skin just enough to make you lose focus. And he's done that a few times now with Blackjack Mulligan, with Stand Lariat Hansen.
And there's another clothesline by Monday. Making the tag once again to Kamala.
Well, they've taken advantage of every opportunity here. Oh, wait a minute. He's got the rope. He had the ropes.
Referee didn't see it, but you're right. Stand Lariat Hansen grabbed the bottom rope. The referee didn't see it and continue the count. Let's see if we can get the replay here as we see one of those big slams. Clothesline right there by Munley in the corner. And here was the cover by Kamal. Referee out of position. There's one. He's got the rope. Referee can't see it from his perspective. Well, some controversy around this one. I'm sure we haven't heard the end of it. There are your winners, the Weapons of Mass Destruction.
King Kong Bundy and Kamala continue to reign over world-class championship wrestling, and tonight the Texas Outlaws. Stay with us, fans. We've got plenty more action coming your way here at the Parade of Champions. All right, we're ready for our second matchup here. Making his way down to the ring to a chorus of boos, Jerry Lawler, known around the world as the King of Wrestling, especially in the Memphis area, but he's come here to do the Texas district, and he has not been very kind.
Well, you know what? Jerry Lawler has called out pretty much everyone here in world class. Very abrasive personality, and he has not endeared himself to the fans here by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, here's the one guy he really laid into and called out in particular, and that being Gentleman Chris Adams.
Gentleman Chris Adams, tremendous wrestler all around. technical genius, you might say, but he's quite capable of getting down and dirty.
Oh, yeah, he can throw the fist with the best of them if given the opportunity. So we'll see what direction Jerry Lawler wants this to go in, but both men are capable of exactly the same thing. This should be a very even matchup.
They meet in the middle of the ring, and it's Lawler right off the bat, hooking up and going for the suplex.
King Jerry Lawler going to work now. Again, that Memphis area is definitely his home. They either love him or hate him there, depending what's going on at any given point in time. But apparently he feels he had outgrown that area, wanted to come here and prove to everyone that he's just the best anywhere he steps in the ring, and that's what he's trying to do here tonight, work his way up to that #1 contender spot.
Oh, tremendous move right there by Lawler, driving the head, the face of gentleman Chris Adams into the mat. Now he's got a little bit of ire raised there. A right hand cradle plex driver into the mat. Creative move right there by Chris Adams, who drops the elbow. Chris Adams now rolls it into that somewhat hammerlock and now cross chin lock. Lawler snapmares out of it, and he decides to bail outside the ring. What's he doing? Lawler's got a weapon. Clothesline, and down he goes.
Well, we mentioned earlier on that Jerry Lawler and Chris Adams both very capable of breaking the rules. Jerry Lawler now working the head and the neck area of Chris Adams. Drops down across the leg, scissors it, working over the left knee. We saw that earlier.
Now it is Chris Adams going to work on the back of Lawler, and that might be a smarter move because the back controls just about all of your offense one way or another. From the top rope he goes, nobody home.
When you go up to the high-risk district, you either win or you'll lose big. That's the way that works. But now it's Adams catching him. Jerry Lawler with that DDT and has him laid out prone as Adams continues to hand out some punishment with the elbows.
Drop kick to the back by Chris Adams. Well done. Of course, Chris Adams famously known for not only his in-ring abilities, but his abilities to teach and promote others coming up the ranks. Some of those names include names like Stunning Steve Austin.
Also another big name here in World Class Championship Wrestling over the years. He and Chris Adams had a long-standing feud at one point in time.
Oh, referee just got wiped out. Adams pauses to check on the condition of the official. Jerry Lawler, nicely done. Fireman's carry gets him back under control. And now Lawler from that middle rope. I think we know what he's going to do. Trademark Lawler. Fist to the head. Will that be enough? Referee's down. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. Well, I've got to say I'm a little surprised to see it go down that easily for Jerry Lawler.
Gentleman Chris Adams had his opportunities, but here it was. That fist drop right to the forehead, and it's over. Well, for what it's worth, Jerry Lawler's beaten a lot of people with that maneuver. Plenty more action still to come here live from Dallas, Texas. You're watching the Parade of Champions on the Nation Network. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our first championship match of the night. It is called the Parade of Champions, and we're going to start with the World Class Television Championship. All right, here he is. He is the NWA World Television Champion, Arn Anderson, the enforcer of the Four Horsemen. As you see him entering the ring with the NWA Television Championship title, it should be noted that that belt is not on the line in this match. Originally, we thought it was going to be title for title, but because this is a world-class event, it will be the world-class championship that is on the line. Well, the other reason for that is because 2K decided to get rid of a title for title match. Here comes the champion. We're going to get a look at that new championship belt here in a moment. Ravishing Rick Rude, and noticeable by his absence is Percy Pringle. Ravishing Rick Rude is normally accompanied to the ring by Percy Pringle, but not tonight, apparently. He is not a member of the Weapons of Mass Destruction. He's his own free agent. All right, he's getting ready. Yeah, he's going to take the microphone. Let's give him a moment.
What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat, ugly, inner city sweat hogs, keep the noise down while I take my robe off and show the ladies what a real sexy man looks like. Hit the music.
Well, I don't know how many inner city people we have here. This is Texas, but there goes the robe, and there is our first look at that television championship. Well, spare no expense for the great man. Ravishing Rick Rude said he had a hand in the customization of the belt. And there you're looking at it. The champion, or the challenger rather, Arn Anderson, the enforcer. NWA's reigning television champion, member of the Four Horsemen. And he's going to be going up against the man from Robbinsdale, Minnesota. He is the reigning
WCCW television champion, Ravishing Rick Rude. Get a good look right there at that title as Rude for the first time ever gets to display it, and that might be the last time he touches it. Well, that would be ironic if it were to happen like that, wouldn't it? Good look at that piece of hardware. It looks beautiful. Arn Anderson going to see what he can do to make it his own. Bell sounds, and now we are underway. Lock up and out. Anderson turns it inside out. Top wrist lock. Nicely done by Double A. Go behind into that hammerlock does Ravishing Rick Rude. Gets the better of Anderson in that exchange right there. Belly to back. Down across the knee. Arn Anderson rattled by that one. He caught the boot. Leg drag nicely executed by Arn Anderson. No surprise there. Anderson very capable. As we see a almost deadlift suplex nicely done by Anderson. Not an easy task for anybody. They don't call him the enforcer for nothing. And now belly to belly suplex. Anderson off the rope. No, he comes up with a big right and another making a left. Rude with the right. Now Anderson. Well, these two men exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. Went for the suplex. Doesn't happen. Well, the niceties wore off pretty quickly in this one. It turned into a fisticuff right at the 50-yard line. Well, that's time Ravishing Rick Rude catching a leg of Arn Anderson, taking him down. Well, they went from throwing punches to throwing kicks, and now it's a suplex. Well executed by Ravishing Rick Rude, and the WCCW television champion hammering down on the back of Arn Anderson and now using him as a prop for push-ups. Well, I don't know if you want to try to embarrass the enforcer Arn Anderson, because all that's going to do is get the ire up. And I'm just not thinking that's a good idea. Anderson now stretching out the arm on Ravishing Rick Rude. Catches him with a clothesline. Anderson's got him set up. Another suplex perhaps. Textbook suplex by Arn Anderson. The enforcer right now in the driver's seat. We'll see how long he can maintain that position. Oh, Rude caught him. DDT. Now Anderson reversing it. What's he going to do here? Figure four leg lock. Arn Anderson, we may have a new champion. Well, this could be bad right now for Ravishing Rick Rude. Rude is struggling, but he manages to literally fight his way out of a figure four leg lock. Anderson with a DDT out of nowhere. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, I thought we had a new champion. Arn Anderson really pulled that one out quickly. He stunned the champion. Rude staggering Anderson this time. Side slam. Goes to throw the boot. Ravishing Rick Rude has that one scouted. Ravishing Rick Rude. He knows a little something about the DDT after his long battles with Jake the Snake Roberts.
Arn Anderson using the ropes to regain his vertical base. But Ravishing Rick Rude hammering away on Anderson.
Oh, wait a minute. Rude now sizing him up. Not going to happen. Look at this. There's the clothesline. Anderson, what is he thinking? Another clothesline by Arn Anderson. Irish whip. Oh, all the way out to the floor.
Oh, hold on just a minute. Arn Anderson now going to work on our press booth.
Nothing good's going to come from this. Fireman carried out by Ravishing Rick Rude. Both men taking a little too much time. Wait a minute, look at this. Nicely done by Anderson. Stunning Rick Rude with that top rope. And it is Arn Anderson out on the floor once again.
Anderson, he's got something in mind, I can only imagine. Ramming the head of Ravishing Rick Rude.
And now he's got him for the DDT. Anderson is down on one knee. Ravishing Rick Rude is out. Will he be able to beat the count back in? Arn Anderson thinks he's got this one. Well, wait a minute. Rude's back in. Anderson going for the slam. That television title could be turning. Anderson goes for the cover. 1, 2. Rude kicking out the back. Big boot to the midsection.
Ravishing Rick Rude is the champion. He's going to have to find a way to maintain that title here. However, things not going his way.
Anderson with the Irish whip into the ropes. He goes back out front. Spine buster. He is waiting for Ravishing Rick Rude to get up. Sets up for that DDT. Here it comes.
Oh, Ravishing Rick Rude is in trouble. He's been busted wide open. That might be it.
2. Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Anderson looks like he let him back up for some reason.
Irish whip reversed. Looked like Anderson wanted to hand out some more punishment. That's a mistake. You have a guy like Ravishing Rick Rude, but you got to put him away. Belly to back suplex, and now the Ravishing one getting a second wind.
Ravishing Rick Rude indeed starting to realize the severity of the moment as that blood continues. Going for the pile driver. Anderson turns that around, ramming the head of Ravishing Rick Rude into the mat.
Arn Anderson once again working the head and the neck area of Ravishing Rick Rude. The World Class Television Championship is on the line, and it is in jeopardy right now. Once again, Arn Anderson going to go for that figure 4 leg lock.
Oh, this is going to be big right here if he can't find a way to get out of it. Ravishing Rick Rude better figure something out and figure it out quick because he's in trouble. Fading fast is Rude.
Again, the champion fights his way out. Knee to the midsection. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Look at the blood cascading down the face of the Ravishing One.
From the top rope, and now we're going to see what happens. Ravishing Rick Rude has got Arn Anderson. From the top rope, superplex takes him down.
Doesn't hook the leg. Let's see if it's enough. One. And that's all you're going to get. Anderson managing to kick out of that one.
Again, Ravishing Rick Rude driving the elbows and forearms into the back of Arn Anderson, doing a number on him. And now Rude posing for the crowd.
Oh, Anderson with a boot right to that busted open face. And again, they're back to exchanging blows in the middle of the ring.
Down across the knee, Ravishing Rick Rude with a boot to the chest. Ravishing Rick Rude doing everything he possibly can, trying to retain the title. Measuring him for that big elbow drop. Goes for the cover. 1 count only.
Arn Anderson, he's been in all sorts of matches, including things as ridiculous as the War Games. Goes for the cover. Rude hooks it. 1, 2, and he got him.
Tremendous victory for Ravishing Rick Rude to retain the World Class Television Championship. We look back on moments from this one.
Yeah, indeed. Outside the ring was the DDT by Arn Anderson. There was the slam. There were so many back and forth opportunities. We have to look back, though, where Arn Anderson looked like he had the win, but decided to let him back up to hand out more punishment. And this is what happens as Rude stuns Anderson with a quick roll-up. And there it is, your world-class television champion, victorious. Ravishing Rick Rude.
All right, fans, stay with us. Plenty more action still to come here at Parade of Champions. All right, more championship action coming your way. This is gonna be a big one. As we see the challengers, the former world-class tag team champions, the Sheepherders, Luke and Butch, making their way down to the ring. This will be a steel cage match. It is the last opportunity for them to reclaim the gold. Well, today the Sheepherders, former tag team champions, as you mentioned and alluded to, they have been successful all around the world. An illustrious career, to say the least, Luke and Butch. And here come your reigning tag team champions, representing the Empire of Pain, Bruiser Brody. And that psychotic sidekick of his. Just look at that ring gear alone. What does that tell you about your opponent when you see that coming down the ring? Well, that's got to be an intimidating factor. Bruiser Brody's an intimidating factor just because he's Bruiser Brody. But when you look at the garb of Kabuki with that face gear and all that other, it's got to be a little bit overwhelming, I would think. I know I find it a bit intimidating. I don't like being around him. All right, fans, this is going to crown the new tag team champions, or it'll retain the titles for the current champions. We'll see how that turns out. Both members of the team have to escape the steel cage in order to win this one. Kabuki doing a job right now on Luke. Butch Miller now goes to the middle rope. What's he got in mind? If they want these things back, they're going to have to get them back, and they're not going to be easily. Brody goes down. Luke and Butch both doing a good job right now. Irish whip reverse into the ropes. He goes back out front, catches up with a bulldog. Well, the great Kabuki can pull that out of anywhere from absolutely any time. From the top rope right now, what's he got in his mind? Oh, he caught it with that Asian chop from the top rope and does a lot of damage. Short-lived damage. Now Irish whip. Oh, into the steel cage he goes. Well, Kabuki tasting the steel. Not once, but twice. And now it is Luke with the upper hand on Kabuki. It is Bruiser Brody with the upper hand on Butch. Brody starting to leave the ring. Well, he's going to make it out, but that doesn't do his teammate much good. Kabuki now 2-on-1. Kabuki now with a 2-on-1 disadvantage. Into the turnbuckle he goes. Let's see. Catches him up with a fireman carry. Kabuki's got to fight off both members of the Sheepherders. That's a tall order for anybody. Oh, indeed, the champions. You might say they have the advantage. They've got one man outside the cage already, but the advantage goes away when the one man inside the ring has to take on both opponents.
And now it is Butch sending him into the turnbuckle. And into the steel post. Bruiser Brody helpless. He can just stand outside the ring and watch as his partner gets pummeled 2-on-1. Oh, there's a neck breaker. I don't like the chances for Great Kabuki right now. And wait a minute. Butch Miller looking to leave. Oh, deep arm drag by Kabuki. Stunning move right there. Now Kabuki might want to try and get out of the ring. Go to work on him. Great Kabuki knows he's got the advantage and he needs to take care of it. There's a bulldog. And now he scales the cage. Will he be able to make it? He's almost up. Kabuki meets him on top of the cage. Look at this. Oh, my goodness.
All the way from the top of the cage they go. Tremendous impact on that one.
Luke in control right now for the Sheep Herders. Follows him into the clothesline.
Big arm drag right there by Kabuki. He's fortunate to still be up in this one. The Sheep Herders were so close to regaining the World Tag Team Championship right there. Had one leg out over the top.
Oh, that was a low blow. Miller's in trouble. He might not be able to recover from that. Kabuki is going to escape the cage. He's trying to catch him, but it's not going to happen. Still the world-class tag team champions, the Empire of Pain.
Wow, what a matchup we just saw there as we look back on highlights here. Kabuki, as he makes his way over the top of the cage and out to the floor. Jeff Jarrett, somewhere in the back right now, has got to be very happy with the performance of the Empire of Pain.
Well, there they are, still your world-class tag team champions, the Empire of Pain, Kabuki and Bruiser Brody.
As we continue with the Parade of Champions.
All right, fans, we are back, and it is time for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship Showdown match that we have been waiting for weeks. Magnum TA has earned the right to challenge the Nature Boy Ric Flair here tonight. Former LWF Heavyweight Champion of the World, Magnum TA, now trying to regain or to claim the NWA title that has eluded him.
Well, of course, Magnum TA, longtime United States Heavyweight Champion, one of the all-time greats in this game, had his original career cut short by a tragic accident, but here, as a member of the Nation Network, getting the opportunity to take on the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Fans, we'd like to remind everybody you can join us on the PlayStation Network under the community, the Humanoid Nation. It is the #1 community for all things old school wrestling.
All right, and now we take a look at this. The NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Well, the Nature Boy in all his splendor. He is the World Heavyweight Champion for a reason.
One of the most decorated, word I'm looking for, champions of all time. Nature Boy Ric Flair recently regained the NWA title from the American Dream Dusty Rhodes.
That's right, part of Legends Mania 2, and that was the last time the American Dream Dusty Rhodes will be able to face the Nature Boy Ric Flair for the title. Fans, we remind everybody watching us on the Nation Network, we are just 2 weeks away from the beginning of the Great American Bash. It'll take us throughout the entire month of July. The NWA will be on fire across the United States. Nature Boy Ric Flair with at least 20 title defenses over the course of the month.
That's going to be, like it always is, very exciting wrestling to see.
Magnum TA, we get a look at the challenger, now the champion, your NWA Heavyweight Champion himself, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. These two men no strangers to one another.
No, they're not, but you don't get tired of watching them get in the ring together. Always exciting when these two men meet.
And now Flair, as is customary, will surrender the title to the official. It is his to lose, Magnum TA's to win. That's what it's all about. Let's see what happens here. Collar and elbow to start things off. Magnum backs him into the ropes. Let's see if we get a clean break. Referee going to try and step in. First time around anyway, we get one. Magnum now with that side headlock. Front face lock, excuse me. And now Ric Flair cinches up and suplex on Magnum TA. Challenger comes up with a nice arm drag. Once again, the collar and elbow. Winding up the arm is Magnum TA. Ric Flair turns it inside out, upside down into a top wrist lock. Flair once again. Look at Magnum inside. Nice move right there. The hammerlock, and he releases Ric Flair. Front face one more time. These two guys going toe for toe, hold for hold. Flair with a back heel trip takes him down.
Well, the Nature Boy Ric Flair will play whatever style he's got to play. He's the self-professed dirtiest player in the game. He'll go up against Magnum TA every time he gets to, and he'll do it any way he's got to do to win. Whether that be by wrestling or blowing out the dirty tactics if the wrestling's not working for him.
Magnum TA goes in. Flair comes out the back. DDT.
And the challenger just got his bell rung with that one. And now Flair taking advantage of the opportunity, going to work on the arm. And now what I would have expected, which is the leg of Magnum TA.
Flair continues to work on the left leg. Down with the elbow, across the knee.
And we all know what that's about. Flair is trying to set up, not for the win now, for the win later, by going for that figure 4 leg lock.
Magnum now dragging Flair across the ring, gets him up against the ropes. Irish whip sends him in. Oh, knee to the midsection. And again, Flair going side to side, coast to coast, and there comes, wraps him up. Russian leg sweep. And Magnum TA has this crowd of 50,000 on its feet. Flair swatting him aside. Reverses the Irish whip. Magnum TA sends him into the turnbuckle.
Well, let's see what happens here. Magnum TA has him up on the middle rope. Go all the way to the top rope for the superplex. There it is.
The Nature Boy's in trouble. Magnum TA hooks a leg. We could have a new champion. Flair kicks out on one.
Oh, you can't blame him for trying. World title's on the line. Every opportunity, you got to go for it.
Bulldog, and Flair is down. He's stunned. Magnum thinks he might have him battered. Referee's there. 1, 2. Flair kicks out.
Unbelievably close, though. We're having a new champion this time around. He knew he had Flair stunned. He took advantage of that opportunity.
Goes for the slam. Flair comes out the back. And now the Nature Boy, what's he going to do? Back heel trip again. Goes to work one more time. Oh, on the leg. Magnum TA writhing in pain.
Flair is methodical when it comes to going to work on that leg. He is absolutely handing out everything he's got.
And now Magnum TA has fired up. This cannot be good for the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Oh, nobody hold.
Flair now, again, down on the leg.
This is classic Ric Flair at his best. He's taken everything Magnum's had to dish out. Irish whip into the ropes. Down he goes. Magnum TA is back up. Power slam. Hooks the leg. Will that be enough? 1, 2. We might have a new champion.
Well, the expression on the face of Magnum TA says it all right there as he looks down on the Nature Boy Ric Flair. He waits.
Reverse suplex. And now Magnum TA. Trying to size the Nature Boy up. Going for the belly to belly. We might have a new champion right here. 1, 2. Wait a minute. What just happened? Oh, the referee is out. Magnum can't believe it. The referee is out. He's got Ric Flair beat. Flair with a stunner. And Magnum into the turnbuckle. Referee back up, has regained his composure. Flair from the middle rope. Driving the knee to the forehead. And now Magnum wants some words with the referee. Drop kicks the ref. Madness is breaking down. Magnum TA just took the referee out.
I'll tell you what, we've seen Magnum TA in a number of different ways in the past, but I don't know that I've ever seen him like this. A small package on Ric Flair, and again, referee is nowhere to be found.
Flair managing somehow to get out. Clothesline takes him out over the top rope. Again, Magnum taking the referee down.
Well, Magnum TA appears to be very upset with the officials' lack of control and inability to get that pin. He feels he had the match won earlier and the referee let him down.
Wait a minute, Magnum going with that steel chair. What's he gonna do? The Nature Boy Ric Flair is in trouble. Butterfly suplex. I thought he might be doing something else. Referee now shoving Magnum back. Magnum TA has just had it out with the referee. Ric Flair, the champion, power slam. Where's the referee again? 1, 2, 3.
Well, Ric Flair clearly a beaten man in this one.
Magnum now talking to the referee saying, what the heck do I got to do? Oh, he caught the ref again. Now it's Ric Flair. Cross body lock. Magnum TA hammered away on the Nature Boy. Going to work lefts and rights. Hit toss them across the ring. Elbow nobody home.
And now the Nature Boy Ric Flair going to go in for the figure 4 leg lock, and he's got it cinched on him.
Magnum's in trouble. Flair almost had him. The Nature Boy has it cinched on, and it's over. Just like that, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, all the work he done on that leg throughout the match paying off for that one moment right there.
Well, let's take a look back at just some of it. What a match this one turned out to be. Let me tell you right now, there might be some fines coming down for Magnum TA. I understand his frustration, but you can't put your hands on the official, and he certainly did many times tonight.
Here's the belly-to-belly suplex now. Look right there like we had a new world champion. And then somehow it looks like he released the hold. The figure four looked like he might be able to stay it off, but then at the last moment, too much. And Magnum had to tap out or risk the possibility of long-term damage. Flair still the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. But I assure you, we've not heard the last of this. Magnum TA has his name on one of those contracts for the Great American Bash. We'll be seeing these two go at it again. All right, fans, this is our main event of the evening. It is for the World Class Heavyweight Championship of the World. You're going to be seeing two of the key participants here in World Class Championship Wrestling, starting first with the challenger from Bad Street, USA. This is Michael P.S. Hayes. Well, Michael P.S. Hayes and the Fabulous Freebirds in general have made a name for themselves. Oh, wait a minute! Kerry Von Erich, the modern-day Warrior, is here with a Bulldog. Wow, Von Erich not wasting any time. The hatred between the Freebirds and the Von Erichs runs deep indeed. Look at this flying head scissor. Michael P.S.A. still hasn't gotten his ring robe off yet. Going to the eyes and now hammered away on Von Erich. Takes him down. Oh, look at this. Michael P.S.A. strutting here in the ring. There's a clothesline. Referee calls for the bell. Hayes still in his wrestling entrance gear. Well, that's what kind of a feud these two men have had. There is so much hatred between these two factions, the Von Erich family and, of course, the Fabulous Freebirds. Michael Hayes, the leader of that group. Finally getting his roll off. The bell sounded. No introductions. Hayes hammering away on Von Erich. Hard Kerry Von Erich, the modern-day Warrior. That's a title that he came by earning it. He is a warrior, although he's into a battle. This one, he started this out before the bell ever sounded, and now Michael Hayes has answered the call. Oh, high press slam by Kerry Von Erich. And now he's hammering down on the head of Michael P.S. Hayes. This one can't last very long at this pace. No, this has been an absolute dominance. It's been more of a barroom brawl than a wrestling match, I'll tell you that right now. Michael P.S. Hayes going outside the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Disassembling the broadcast booth. Michael Hayes, referee, trying to get Von Erich to step back. Takes the leg down, and now look at that, down across the knee. Where have we seen that before? Well, it paid off for Ric Flair. Let's see if that same luck exists here for Michael Hayes. Oh, he's going to bulldog him.
Michael P.S. Hayes has got the champion in a very, very precarious position. He puts him up on top of the table now.
This could be a problem. This could be a problem. Oh, he DDTs Kerry Von Erich through the table.
$50,000 in attendance. Michael P.S. Hayes has got the referee's attention now, buying time because he knows that he can't win the match if Von Erich is counted out.
Who would have thought you'd have seen Michael Hayes try to help Kerry Von Erich, but that was exactly what he did. And that's right, Stu. If he would have let him get counted out, he'd have won the match, but not the title. And look at the free fall elbow from the top by Kerry Von Erich.
Hayes decides to step outside the ring. Smart move on his part.
Well, wait, he's got a steel chair. This is not an ODQ match. Oh, the chair's down. Going to work right now. Referee decides to take care of the chair while these guys take care of each other. Michael P.S. Hayes collecting himself in the corner.
And now Kerry Von Erich fighting his way back up, does the modern day warrior. Kerry Von Erich with the boots. So much on the line in this one, folks. I'll tell you, both of these men are aware of just how important this opportunity is. Michael Hayes has got Kerry Von Erich up, going for the suplex. It's blocked by Von Erich.
And Kerry Von Erich instead turns the tables on Michael P.S. Hayes. Look at him cringing from that one. Shot to the kidney area.
Well, it may have been in the lower midsection. Hard to tell for sure. Back elbow by Michael Hayes. Drops Kerry Von Erich.
Von Erich just caught him with a roundhouse right just as Michael Hayes looked like he was going to work on that leg. Oh, wait a minute. Shades of what we saw earlier tonight. But he does not get the victory. Ravishing Rick Rude with some luck with that move earlier on tonight with Arn Anderson.
Well, you can tell who's been paying attention tonight because that was a very close opportunity and a great way to retain the title if you can make it work.
Michael Hayes sizing him up. Oh, it's a DDT right here. There it is. We might have a new champion. Leg is hooked 1, 2, and Kerry Von Erich manages to get the shoulder off the mat.
Unbelievable. The opportunity right there, and it's block punch. Von Erich now fighting his way back. Hayes with a right. Hayes is blocked. Von Erich boots in the midsection. These guys going back and forth over and over. And now it's the modern day warrior with that cross knee backbreaker.
Oh, he's got it on him. He's got him in the claw. The claw hold is on. Von Erich might be moments away. It's over.
And just like that, Kerry Von Erich is victorious with the Von Erich claw hold.
What a matchup.
The DDT through the table. I thought that might have been it for Von Erich. It would have been a count-out victory if Michael Hayes wouldn't have made the save. Here we see it. Von Erich shoots the legs. The Warrior almost getting the win. Michael Hayes with another devastating DDT. And we thought it was over here as well, but as you'll see, if we roll the camera, hooks the leg, referees now 1-2, new champion, we thought, but Von Erich managed to get the shoulder, but Michael Hayes unable to get out of the claw hold, and that was it. Wrestling fans, we want to thank you so much for joining us on the Nation Network here as part of the Parade of Champions as we look at the world-class champion, Carry On Eric. This match started before the bell ever rang and took us all the way to the end. Fans, remember, we're 2 weeks away from the Great American Bash exclusively here on the Nation Network. Until next time, for Stu Mayhem, I'm Tony Schiavone saying so long, everybody.